Hi, I'm Cindy Blanker. Welcome to my channel. If you like this video at the end, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and send it to someone who can use it. Today, I will be talking about a video. I will be talking about something I've made a video about before, and it's really about your mindset, and it's actually something that can help you improve on many levels, whether it's health, finance, wealth, love, and basically, this is what I use to do to win over 30,000 euros in a game show in Holland. And this was over, I think 13 years ago. And I just want to tell you short the story of what I did to manifest this, because this is actually a manifesting story on how I did that and how you can manifest things for yourself and how to get into the right mindset and how to block other people's negative energy or view on your goals and dreams. So for the people who don't know, maybe I'll show a little footage of me winning, as you can see in the video, 53,000 euros in a game show called Deal or No Deal. It seems like ages ago, but every time when I watch that footage, I'm like, who was that woman? I want to be her. She was so cool. But I know where she was coming from at that moment, because it was me, of course. I know where she was coming from. I know what she was going through. So when I watch that footage, I always think like, it's something that gives me strength when I'm down. When I look at it, I don't look at it often enough, but I will tell you exactly what I did to win that money and how I manifested that whole thing. So I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet, but I can't promise you that. So we're just gonna get started. So it was, like I said, what year was it? Maybe 2007 or 2008. I applied for a game show, and it was called Singing Bee. And Singing Bee was basically, you could win like 10,000 euros if you were the best in singing songs or guessing songs, I don't know, something like that. So I applied for that online, and I also applied for Deal or No Deal, which was also airing at the Dutch stations at that moment. So at Singing Bee, I didn't make it. I didn't know enough songs, and I applied for Deal or No Deal afterwards. So after I went to the screening, I was like, I'd rather go to Deal or No Deal, because the screening wasn't that cool from Singing Bee. And I thought, Deal or No Deal, you can win much more money. I don't have to know anything. I just have to be lucky. So, and at that time, I was also reading The Secret. I had seen the movie, so I was super hyped up in manifesting and changing my mind and stuff like that. So I just thought I have to manifest what I want. I thought it's very simple. So I was actually hoping that Singing Bee would not be the game show that would invite me, and they didn't. And Deal or No Deal, the auditions were much nicer. I can remember the auditions. There were maybe like 10, 12 people sitting at a table. And there was one guy and me that I just felt like a connection with. He was the only guy I really felt a connection with. And we were actually the only two that I believe got picked out of that group of people. But every time they asked, what would you do if you win a lot of money, if you won 250,000 euros? And all people would say, I would go on a holiday. I would go on a holiday. That was the standard answer. And I was like, oh my God, these people are so boring. Sorry, that's not nice to say. But I was like, come on, be a little creative, be a little bit outstanding, be a different person. So I said, well, do you have a minute? I want to buy a house for my mom. I want to buy a home. I want to pay off my debts. I wanted this. So I had a whole list, and because I was the last, so I was really like watching everybody. I was like, I'm gonna make an impression because I want to get into the screening. So I did. I got in, and I was, in the show, because that was in December, and the show started taping, I think, February after that. So prior to this, I was, trying to use the tips of the book The Secret and the movie. And at that moment, we were in debt. We were close to losing our home. Bills were piling up, and we didn't know how to pay it. The credit card bills and stuff like that. They were like, you have to pay it all off right now. And I just thought, okay, we need at least 50,000 euros to pay off all these debts to just get in the clear. And so my mindset was set on that 50,000. I just had made a global calculation. And so when the game show started, the fun thing is, you, just like I'm doing right now, you record like 5 shows on one day. So you have a show, you tape that for an hour, you change, you do your makeup different, you change your clothes so it looks like a different day. So we started taping maybe at 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock and till 5 o'clock. So usually maybe once a week you would have to reserve a day for that. And I was getting, closer to the people in the who was in the how do you say it, in that day's groups, and the guy who I did the audition with was also there, so that it was cool. You knew someone, and every day you could see people win a lot of money. Some people didn't win money, and I was just so in my in my mindset, thinking I'm gonna win $50,000. I was thinking every day. This is what I would do every morning before I woke up. I said thank you for. Yeah, I was thinking for winning that 50,000. Feeling it. Maybe in the middle of the day, I don't know, but at night also I would be grateful, thankful for that 50,000 euros that we had won. So that was my daily ritual. Now I was working at IKEA at that moment, and a lot of my colleagues knew that I was entering the show. They had already seen me. My round hadn't been. It wasn't my turn yet, but they had seen me online, and they would all say, "Well, be careful." Also, my friend, be careful. You might lose. Don't be greedy. And they were all so scared. I really hope you'll win a lot of money, but really be. So they were just sending out this mixed energy of, well, I hope you win, but what's the chance of you actually winning? And I was I was really blocking myself from any negative. If someone just gave me something positive, like, you got this, I was like taking it in. They tell me something, be at least natural block. That's a natural blocker, people. I had a natural blocker for those kinds of people and those kinds of comments. I would just say, okay, thank you for your advice. I'll be fine. So, like, blocked. So, okay, the show. But this is important. This is like the juicy stuff of the story. I was like thinking, okay, universe, when it's my turn to play, because in the game you get a go for it, a briefcase with a number and some money in it. You don't know how much money is in it, and the bank's gonna offer you a certain amount of money to buy that briefcase, and you hope that whatever they offer you is more than is in the briefcase. So I just thought, okay, this is not a game show where you have to know a lot of things. You just need to be lucky. So I wanted to call on my own luck, and I said, okay, universe, when it's my turn, I want that 250,000 to be in box number 20. And why? My boyfriend at that time, the father of my children, his birthday was on the 20th. And my little brother, also his birthday was on the 20th. I don't know why I even chose that, but there were 20 boxes. I didn't want to play with my own birthday because I thought, nah, they're not going to let me win on my own birthday. They're not going to give. So I just wanted to have something that I knew that would prove that me manifesting things would work. So I said, I want it to be in the box number 20. It's going to get better than this. Listen. So it's my turn. And whose turn? It's Cindy. Yeah, I'm really excited. I've been pumped up. I've been waiting for this for weeks. Like 50,000, bring it on, people. So something like that in the back of my mind. And I was fully confident. The moment they said my name, the first thing I did, I was looking around at all of my colleagues, of people that were also playing in the game. I saw number 20, Doka's. Bam. Yes, there it is. There's the 250,000 euros. I looked at my own briefcase to see what number did I have, and it was 11. I was like, why do I have 11? I need number 20 because that's where the big money is at. But I was like, okay, let's just play the game. So you can see me on YouTube playing that game. It's really hoe zeg je dat, spannend. It's really exciting. It's really nerve-wracking because my aunt and my little niece are in the audience, and they're rooting for me, but they're like, oh my God, like, take that money, take that 1,000, take that deal. And I was like, nah, I came in for 50,000, and I knew that money. Don't ask me how. This is the thing. I knew 100%. I think everyone in the room was scared for me. A lot of people, and those two guys were really backing me up, like, come on, you got this. You can see me really connecting between us, and I was standing in the middle of them, so I had some sort of bond, and I was like, guys, this is my turn. I'm gonna do this. and they were like giving me a box, like, okay, let's do this. So when it's my turn, in the end, you're gonna see in the video, I will show you the link or maybe a clip or whatever. I win 50,000. You know, I'm like, I'm in shock. Even though I did it, even though I wanted it, manifested it, knew that at the end, I realized that, oh my God, I did it. You know, it's one thing to know that you're going to do it, but when you're actually doing it, it's another thing. So, and then after the show, you get into a room where you have to sign documents that you're, going to receive the money and blah, blah, blah. And I just thought, oh my God, why didn't I get box number 20? I was playing with the dates of my boyfriend and my brother. Their birthday is November the 20th. My briefcase was number 11. The $250,000 euro briefcase was number 20. I was playing with the date from the moment I started that game. So as soon as that hit me, I was like, it's like something hit me, like, oh my God, this is beyond manifesting. And I wanted to win 50. I won over. Okay, this is another thing. I won 50,000 on television, but you have to deduct the taxes off. So that wasn't that smart. So I probably had to think about 70,000 in order to. So, but still, it was a lot of money. I was able to pay off bills. I was able to, keep my house at that moment, and go on a holiday with my family. But it was really amazing how I really manifested that into almost perfection, because I got exactly what I wanted. I said I want at least 50,000 or more, and I wanna win with the number 20, with the dates of the 20th of November. I had those briefcases, and it was amazing. It was amazing. So I'm not saying that everyone can or should be manifesting in those details, but I would say if I wanted to make the universe a little bit easier, because if you're going to say, well, take me on a holiday, that's really fake. You could walk through across the street and some would consider it at a holiday. But if you say, I want to go to Africa, or I want to go to Egypt and visit the tombs, and I want this within the year, and I want to sit on a camel, and that is very precise. That you can actually all of a sudden be on that camel and be like, oh my God, I manifested it. I really specifically asked for that. I have a video about that, about love, and how I manifested the man I'm with, and that I was actually the list that I've made. And I wrote down on that list everything I wanted a man to be, my man to be. And if it's not 100%, it's definitely 95, 99%. It's being checked off by that box. So I was like, wow, this really works. And I sometimes still forget to use it in all areas. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not going to say I'm doing everything perfect, else I would be at a different place. But I'm conscious of it. So I want you to become conscious of what you can manifest, how your mental, not just health, but your mental optimistic self or positive self can really help you manifest whatever you want. And write it down. Write down in details what you want, and write it with passion, with feelings that you can actually feel, oh, this is what I want. This is something that I really crave for. So don't write down, I want a bike, or I want to have a new computer. Write down, I can see myself typing in my new book on my new computer, having great internet connection, and just creating all kinds of beautiful products and books on this laptop. And I get this laptop and I get free, I don't know what, just make it like a party, make it fun, make it something that is going to give you a lot of joy. Writing down what you want, and do it in every area, do it in every, be very specific. Just make one and just let it go. Don't be like looking at that, oh, has this already came out? No, everything it takes time. Even if you want to get pregnant, it takes 9 months to deliver the baby or less. But that's something that you have to consider. And sometimes something could be blocking you from having it. And sometimes things are waiting for you to have it because there's a better period or a better offer or a better what. But what is important that you start writing down what you want to manifest. So I have this great assignment for you, and it's going to be very difficult. Let me tell you this. I am going to challenge you to write down at least you're gonna struggle at 50. Let me 50, maybe even 25. I want you to write down at least 250 things. 250 things that you would love, things, people, events, whatever that you would love to manifest. Whether it's I want to have that I don't know, a new pan so I can make delicious food in it. Whether it's that I need to have that new job so that I can feel fulfilled with. I don't care. And it might take even a year or 2 years to write that list, but try to write it this year. And at the end of the year, check off everything that you have manifested. I will tell you, you will see that maybe at least 5 to 10% will be checked off. And the reason why you're not manifesting is because you're not asking. And I know my list is, I think maybe I have 100 right now. So it's really hard. You have to start thinking about little things, big things, but write it down and start manifesting today. I really hope this story has helped. I really am curious on if this has worked for you or what you have manifested. Leave a comment in the box below. I will see you guys next time. Like it, subscribe, and send it to someone who like it, who can use it. That's what I said. Okay, bye.